Hello, this is Trashy here, and as you can see pulled up on my screen, this looks like a Bowser's Koopalings video. It is actually the murder mystery video, my very first one I was in, ever. And another surprise, I am here with Freeze, actually, and we're going to watch this
Hello.
together. Just have some commentary
Yeah.
on it, maybe some behind the scenes stuff. I don't know, we're just gonna watch this and see what
Yeah,
happens.
exactly. Before you press play, I just want to say, I haven't watched this video in a long time, so
Yeah,
for
I've
all I know,
skipped
this could hold up terribly. I could watch this and think, wow, this is just awful. Like, just to be open about it, because
I've skipped through it a few times,
yeah, I
but I've never
haven't.
fully watched it since
Yeah,
it came out,
I
I think.
think this is like the third most viewed video on my channel right now, which of course again, thank you. But I don't know if it holds up the best. I'm still thankful for the views either way because obviously, um, I'm just saying because some people could have seen this and thought, wow, this is terrible, and I'd be like, I don't know, I haven't rewatched it in ages, but I think it's important either way to be able to self-reflect. Like, I'm not just gonna go, oh well, it's the most viewed video, so it's obviously gonna be good. Like, no. I mean, this will be my chance to just watch through it again, see how it holds up, I guess, you know?
And this was, again, my very first ever video that
Yes,
was
that
made
that's an
four
important
years
thing to
ago,
note.
so I can see how
Yeah,
Lemmy's
this
progressed.
was yes, this was the first episode with voice actors, I believe. It was either Unless the Truth Comes Out came out first.
No, it was this one. I specifically remember it was this one. I remember this was my first ever video because it was
Yeah.
Lemmy, and I just specifically remember doing that voice as my first ever appearance. And I remember waiting for the episode to come out as well. I was just super excited for it.
Yeah, I remember this was the first the context I believe of me trying to get voice actors was I think it was just when I decided I wanted to introduce more female characters, but I remember I was really struggling to do the old Wendy voice, the one
I'm
that
sure.
as most people have rightfully said, sounds just like a boy because well, it's a boy
Yeah.
voicing it. I mean, they're not wrong again, but yeah. So yeah, I think this was the first video that had different voice actors for Wendy and Lemmy, as well as King Boo and a few others. I'm pretty sure. That is
Mhm.
like, 'cause again, I haven't rewatched this in a long time. I think King Boo is in it, but I think it's a really small appearance.
Yeah, I remember that too because I thought the joke was funny whenever I
Oh
watched
right,
it.
yeah, yeah. Again, I
I
haven't
remember it
rewatched
now,
this
but
in
we'll
so
have to see it.
long.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
are we ready?
definitely.
Okay, well, are we ready to start the video?
Yeah, yeah. Ready when you are.
Okay, let's go.
All right, let's go. So I know the background for the valley is different here. It's not the new one from. Well, I think I only started using the new one in season 6. Yeah,
Bowser Koopa.
yeah, the old
Eerie
font
Koopa.
without. Yeah, without the shadowing. No, that's the old Wendy sprite. Where, yeah, I think this is the same in modern videos. Yeah, I know this is the same basically. I think some of the backgrounds are more detailed, but I know Morton's is different. Morton's is now like him eating chicken or
I remember
something.
watching this cutscene and seeing Lemmy and thinking, ah, that's me now. That's so exciting.
Nice. Yeah,
I was
exactly.
15
Oh,
when
this
this
is
was
before
video.
Boom Boom was added to the intro as well. I just noticed because it's
Oh,
Junior
it's
there.
It says Bowser's Children.
Oh, it does. Yep.
Oh.
Yo, guys,
That's
it's
the
my
old
favorite time
title.
of the year.
If you don't mind
It's
pausing, the
10:30 in the
reason the
morning.
title was
Morton, he
changed
said.
was because of I believe it was because like searching Bowser's Children. I mean, because of
Yeah,
the whole YouTube Kids thing. I thought, oh, well, if children's in the title, there's a higher chance that it'll be marked for kids
that's true.
automatically. So I thought, okay, I should really change the title of the series then, so people know it's not made for children. It's just about them
Hmm.
because they're the children of this guy.
Yeah,
So I thought,
this
oh well, if we
guy.
call it Koopalings, it's going to be like it's not going to be as confusing. People aren't going to see it and think, oh, it's about children and it's for children. I mean, because most of them aren't even really like children by the
That's true.
show. Like I think Ludwig is like what 16, 17 by season
Around
4 or
that.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but either
Also,
way,
like
yeah.
in the search bar, if people want Koopaling content, they're gonna search up Koopalings, and it'd be more likely
I
to pop
mean,
up then.
Yeah, I guess there's that too, yeah. I mainly just wanted to get the word children out of the
Yeah,
title after that whole
that's
thing
fair.
happened because I thought, yeah, definitely. But
Okay.
yeah. Anyway, feel free to press play now. I'm
Yeah.
sorry for delaying the.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Favorite
Yeah.
time of the year? 10:30 in the morning?
Morton, he said time of year.
It's
My very first
That's
Lemmy
your
line.
I think I couldn't think of a more fitting line for the to be
That's
the first
true.
Lemmy line, to be honest.
It
To,
sounded.
like,
It,
he's like, it actually sounds quite fitting, like the delivery there. Like, I
Morton.
think that's basically how I'd expect it, where he's like, dude, it's not. He said year, not day.
Morton, he said time of year.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
it sounds extremely monotone, but he's being like he's in
Well,
a
it fits for the
sarcastic
tone, though,
for
right?
that
Yeah,
character.
yeah,
does
like
need
it's
to be more
supposed to be
monotone.
that way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like
exactly.
when I
think
watch
that's
it, I'm
it.
kind of like as an actor, I'm kind of like but it's part of the character, so
No, I don't think that delivery was bad. Nah,
it
I think that's
wasn't
fine.
for that specific character.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
almost
Okay, let's
Halloween!
go.
Isn't it exciting?
Yeah, man, I love Halloween.
Yeah, that
Me
was better.
too. I hope we get to eat
Yeah.
lots of turkey.
That's Thanksgiving, Morton.
There's a reason
what do
Morton's
you
one of my
three think you're
favorites.
doing?
Fixing a fridge. What does it look like we're doing?
Well, quit loafing around. You're supposed to be doing work for our
That's
next
obviously
invasion
been
on the Mushroom
retconned.
Kingdom.
What?
Yeah.
But it's Halloween!
Yeah, we were gonna watch scary movies, Ollie.
Wait, is Lemmy's angry eyebrows inside his eyeball?
Yeah, that's something I usually do for the characters. Like, you know how in Mario Kart 8, sometimes when their like
that's fair.
expressions change, it's supposed to look like that. I mean, I get it looks a bit awkward. Like, I get why.
I mean, how else are you supposed to do that with that sprite?
Yeah, alternatively, I could do what I'm doing with Larry's, where his eyelids kind of come down, but sometimes it's kind of like, I don't know. Yeah. Either way, yeah, though, that's.
And I wanted to go
I love that Larry wants to
trick-or-treating.
go trick or
I give you
treating.
permission to do that. Get to work, slaves.
I miss trick or treating.
No way, man.
I
Oh,
miss
yeah.
trick or treating.
Well,
But
fair enough. I mean,
honestly, as an adult now, I can just go to Walmart
Yeah.
and buy the candy that I want instead of having like a fourth of a basket with stuff I don't
Yeah.
like.
that people, but let's be honest, people are just less likely to give you food if you're like 18. You
Yeah.
know, like if you're a kid, they're like, "Oh, I love your costume." Whereas if you're like, if you're like 18 and you're dressed as fucking, I don't know, Mickey Mouse, they'll just be like, "Get the fuck out of my lawn!" You.
True.
But yeah, they're just you're more likely to I mean, Larry's. I think at this point he's like, I know that it was a mistake that I said Larry was 13 when he was meant to be 14 in the show because I for some reason didn't piece together until way later on. Wait a minute, if they were all born at the same time, why the fuck would Larry be 13 when he's like actually 14? You know, like if the others are 14, he'd be 14, and when the others are 15, he'd be 15. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's just that. Like the ages are a bit inconsistent, I'll admit.
I
But
never
yeah,
paid attention to the ages of them.
I get what. I mean, a lot of people don't, but some people do, and the people that do are like, "Hey, wait a minute, freeze! This is an error." And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. It is an
I don't
error.
think the ages are that important in this series, anyways.
No,
I mean,
no, no.
besides Larry being the youngest and Ludwig being the oldest, I don't think it really.
Those are the only things that are really relevant, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
like Ludwig being the oldest and Larry being the youngest are the only. They're the only two that really contribute to their characters, I guess you could say. I mean, there's a lot of people that like to be like, "Oh, Lemmy needs to be the second oldest, and Morton needs to be the second youngest," and I'm
No.
like, they're the biggest and the smallest, though. Why would they be? Like, does it need to be that way? I mean, they're the
no.
same age anyway. Like, I've seen some projects where Morton is where they portray the because in BK it's not really relevant because even if they were like the second youngest or second oldest, they're all born within months of each other anyway. Whereas I've seen some projects where Lemmy is 17 and Morton is 14, and I'm like, hey, I don't know if I agree with that. Like, making the smallest the second oldest is a little bit of a weird decision to me personally, but it's whatever. I get it comes from Mario 3, so
Maybe he's just short.
yeah, he could just be short. It's just me personally. I'm like, I don't know. I'd make Lemmy. I like to go by the new Super Mario Bros. Wii order just because that's the one I grew up with. But I totally get I totally get why a lot of people like to think of the Mario 3 order. It's just not for me personally.
Yeah, that's how I think. Of
Yeah.
Their ages, but not in this series, but just in general.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
it's not
some
like
people
it really
just
matters
yeah.
that much either.
It doesn't matter that much. No, all that's really relevant is Larry being the youngest and Ludwig being the oldest. Yeah, that's all that's really relevant.
Bowser Jr. is not a Koopaling. I have people
Yeah, he
argue with me.
doesn't.
Yeah, I have people
Yeah,
argue with me that he's a Koopaling, but
I've
he's
got that
literally
too.
not.
I mean, as far as the games are concerned, I don't think he is. As far as
Not at
BK
all.
is concerned, he makes Junior himself and BK makes the clear distinction that he's like,
Yeah.
I'm a prince, I'm good, you guys suck. So Junior is I think it's more interesting that Junior is kind of outranks them. I think it makes for more interesting conflicts between them. Whereas, like, if Junior was just a Koopaling, it'd be kind of just like, I mean,
He's just there.
why are they all obedient to him when he's the youngest
Yeah.
though? Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
we can continue.
screw that.
Very well then. Daddy!
Hey there, son. What's going on?
Larry Morton and Lemmy were picking on me!
What?
They
Because
called
they
me a
like
big
Larry
nosed
to
pick
baby and made fun of me for wanting
Yeah.
to go trick-or-treating! No, we didn't!
There's this,
I wanted to go too!
He really believes
Is
that.
this
He
the-
believes that Larry would make fun of Junior for wanting to go trick
Yeah,
or treat.
my friend was like, he was talking about how he watched Game of Thrones, where there's a scene where like the character Joffrey does this similar thing where he claims that like these two Stark girls like grabbed his sword and threw it in the river and picked on him, and I'm like, oh, it's such a Junior thing to do. Like, it's just so funny that Junior, whenever he doesn't get what he wants, he just claims that he's being picked on.
Yeah.
Like, he's like,
I mean, it
like,
works
people
for him too, so that's why he keeps
Yeah.
doing it.
He's such a hilariously evil
Yes.
character.
Okay.
The way he does this. You can press play.
Oh,
Alright, that probably wouldn't happen if it was a modern video. I don't
Full-on
think I'd have
child
Bowser.
abuse
I
right
hate
there.
Junior.
I wouldn't have literal
The
punch.
full-on child abuse.
I mean, you could say it was the Koopalings punching each other. Like,
No.
it doesn't have to be Bowser hitting them, but yeah, that's not
was.
something I'd want to avoid that at
Yeah,
all. Just
yeah.
in the modern videos, I don't. Yeah, I prefer. It's definitely a 2018, 2019 type of comedy there, where yeah, I wouldn't. I'd have Bowser punish them. I wouldn't have him literally. I wouldn't have literal punching sound
Yeah.
effects. That's silly. That's stupid. Yeah. Oh, feel free to press play now.
Yeah, this did come out in 2018. That's crazy.
True, it's a very old video by today's
Yeah.
standards. Definitely.
It really doesn't feel that long ago when I was in my basement recording the lines for the first time.
Oh,
Being confused and messaging you like, does this sound fine? Am I doing it right?
yeah.
I'm really
I mean,
excited.
I always say it's better to ask than to
Yeah.
just sort of go ahead and then be like, oh, actually, that was yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I always prefer yeah. But yeah, dude, it's all good. All right, let's go.
Join the club.
Is he causing trouble for you guys too?
Yeah, he took my phone and messed with my Instagoomba. He deleted all my posts and changed my bio to I have a flat chest. It makes me very sad.
Oh, that
I mean,
was
that's
him?
kind of funny.
I thought that was
Yeah.
already your bio.
Anyway, he's ruined Halloween for us.
Morton's the best
He's
part of this
making us
video
work
so
all
far.
evening.
What? That's so unfair! I gotta finish my new invention for Halloween! It's a machine that creates ghost illusions!
Well, hopefully the effects are better than the ones in Ghostbusters 2016.
And now I can't go trick-or-treating!
You're 13. What are you going bloody trick-or-treating for?
Yeah, that's the
Shut up,
thing
you
we were
meanie.
talking about earlier. He should be 14 in this video because the others are. That's a really minor point, I know, I just wanted to bring that up. Because I know there's some people in the
trick-or-treating
fandom who... Yeah, there's some people in the fandom who are like, hey, that was an error. And it's like, yeah, you're right, it is an error. It's a minor thing, but it's still an error.
I
Alright, but
didn't
yeah,
notice it.
it's okay. We can continue now, sorry.
Larry's point right here. I get free candy. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a fair point.
yeah.
It's just, yeah. It's just something where, like, you know, you get to a certain age where you don't want to do it anymore. And if you do still like doing it, it doesn't make you weird. It's the way... I always see it as the way of Larry kind of digs his own grave by sort of being so defensive about his positions. Because
Yeah.
if he just said, yeah, I know it's stupid, but I just like the free candy, it'd be fine. But instead he says, shut up, you meanie, I get
meanie.
it. Which is just going to get him laughed at more, which
Yeah.
is kind of... It's why I find Larry to be an enjoyable character to write, because even if you agree with what he's saying, he makes it unagreeable because he argues it really poorly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get free candy!
Man, this blows!
Yeah, I had a schedule of eating and sleeping ahead of me.
Oh, what do you idiots expect? He's always been a twat. Remember when he stole my second-in-command position?
Oh, please. That position was never yours. You just put that thought into your head yourself.
Fair.
I'm the oldest. I should have always been second-in-command.
Yeah, you keep telling
Yeah,
yourself that, buddy.
true. I mean, I'd probably word it as heir to the throne nowadays, but what he's saying is still makes sense, and it's still a pretty big part of his character. That I mean, we see it we see the climax of that in 511 and 512. I feel like.
I really love
But
Lemmy's
yeah.
last line there. Yeah, you keep
True.
telling yourself that, buddy. There's so many
Yeah.
people I would
No,
have
that's
wanted to say that
exactly-
to in life.
Yeah, I thought that's exactly how someone like Lemmy would respond to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Junior! It's time to go
Oh, I
trick or
think this is
treating!
why the thing happens. Yeah.
Junior? You in there, buddy?
Oh, wow.
I do find this joke funny. The way she sees that, and she's just like, oh, he's got, yeah.
This happened.
Like, she's just like,
He was
oh,
so
wow,
young.
something to post
So
online.
Yeah.
kind, generous.
Hey, I'm sorry he died, but let's not get carried away.
Thank you,
Man, I
Lemmy.
can't believe this. Junior is gone, just
I
like
love that
that.
Larry's the only
Yeah.
one who's like that. Like, Larry's the only one who, like, I mean, it shows that he's kind of the kindest of them, because the others
Yeah.
are like, I mean, the others are kind of coming from a, well, I'm sad for you, but he made my life awful, so
Yeah.
I don't care. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
now who's gonna order us around and make our lives hell?
Exactly.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, what a tragedy. Can we go back to bed now?
No! Can you guys see what's happening here?
He fell off the bed?
He did.
No! Those cookies were poisoned! That can only mean one thing.
Don't eat the cookies?
True.
Junior was murdered!
Oh my god! What kind of person would do something like that?
To be fair, he is kind of
Excuse me.
annoying.
Lemmy!
What? He is.
Yeah.
That's probably the worst thing that somebody could say in that situation.
Yeah. I mean,
Like, who
he's kind
killed
of
him?
annoying.
Who killed him?
It's like
Who would do
you're
that?
right.
Well, I mean, the murderer
Yeah.
had a point. What?
It's like, you're right, but it's pretty insensitive to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All their eyes are widened and Lemmy's aren't anymore. Just like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
yeah, that's fair.
Maybe
Yeah, yeah,
somebody
he
just
was-
got sick of this crap.
Enough! Do not disrespect the dead!
This joke.
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
go away! There's been a murder over here!
Fine,
It's funny because he
jeez.
disrespected the dead.
Sure about this, Dad?
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
maybe you just choked on a Lego block or something.
No way! My son was murdered, and I will not rest until I find his killer! Alright, I'm gonna go lie down. Koopalings, it's up to you to find his killer.
What? How are we supposed to find him?
Why
I don't
doesn't he
know.
call the police
You're
or
a
something?
smart one. Work
Is
something
the
out.
police?
No, I gotta go.
I don't
move
know
stuff for my
why.
son.
That's a
It
thing
makes-
that I guess.
It
that
makes
way,
the
dude.
video more interesting.
Yeah, I know. I gotta go. Get
I mean,
some beers.
yeah, but it's still kind of a
Whatever.
problem. They should at
Yeah.
least account for the why not do that? It's something
Yeah.
that, like, my 2018 self probably
Man,
just
I
didn't
can't
even
believe
think
you-
of. Whereas now I'd be more like, well, there's got to be some throwaway line for why they aren't just calling the police, right? Even if it was just something small, like, oh, what if they're in on it? I mean, that'd be stupid, but it'd at least be
Yeah.
like, it'd at least account for why they're not doing that.
Junior was
Yeah.
killed.
Well, whoever the hell did it did a terrible job at hiding the body.
Jeez,
That's also
Ludwig,
true.
You don't seem at all bothered that he died.
Yes, why would I be? He was an asshole.
Fair.
Yeah, so are
Yeah.
you. I'd make a sad Instagoomba post about you if you died.
Whatever.
she?
I'm done with this conversation. I don't have to pretend to
She
care
probably
that
would.
he's dead. I've never liked him anyway.
I think they care about each other deep down.
Jeez.
I think the Koopalings care about each other.
Yeah.
I don't know if they care about
Maybe.
Junior or
Well,
not.
yeah.
Probably just
Junior's
keeping
different.
it all to himself.
Yeah,
like he
yeah,
always
Junior is.
does.
Yeah, because he
Yeah,
blatantly
sure.
disrespects them.
Man, I can't believe Junior's gone.
Yeah, man.
Oh, this is these
Kinda
three.
miss him. So who do you think gets his room? Guys? Could this mean there could be a murderer still inside the castle?
Man, you're right.
Roy's kind of spitting facts.
What if they touch my
Alright.
sandwich?
Yes, because it's hard to kill people with an empty stomach.
Will you three shut up? I'm trying to concentrate here.
Gee, excuse us for being frightened of getting shredded to smithereens.
I'm trying to figure out who killed Junior over here. I can't do
On the
that with you
computer?
losers blabbing in the background.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, if
Good
this murderer
question.
steals his place
Googling it?
again, he'll have
Yeah,
me
is
to
he
answer
trying to
to.
Google?
What are you gonna do?
That
Sit on
yeah,
him?
that's fucking
Hey,
weird.
take that bet, punk.
That's what he'll be saying when you sit on him.
I didn't understand that joke, and I still don't. That's what he'll be saying when you sit on him.
Wait, what did he say before? Sorry, I wasn't paying enough attention.
What are you gonna
On
do,
him.
sit on him?
Hey, take that back, punk!
That's what.
Oh,
he'd
I
say
think
when
it's a
you sit
joke
on him.
about his weight. I don't know. I think it's a pretty low-hanging fruit joke about Roy being fat. I don't know.
Oh. Okay, Lemmy's laugh. I struggled with that. So what you
Yeah.
did, you just kind of clipped one laugh clip together multiple times. Just...
I think I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't think it sounds awful, but it's all good. I assume that. Yeah.
When I do Lemmy's voice, I have to squeeze my throat a little bit. So making that, like,
Yeah.
laughing with my throat squeeze, it just...
Yeah,
sounds
yeah,
weird
that's
to me.
fair enough. Yeah. I struggle with the laughing sometimes. I mean, I don't struggle with it too much. I think it's just with characters that have. Yeah, I think it probably is just
Weird
characters
voice.
that do have drastically different voices.
Whenever you send me a new script and I'm reading through it and I see
Oh,
Lemmy
yeah.
laughs, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, I get why. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'm out of here. I can't concentrate with you losers making a racket.
So, how are we going to find out who this murderer is?
I'm not sure. Hey, maybe we could set a trap.
This isn't Scooby-Doo, Larry. We gotta figure out who this murderer is, then report them to Dad so he could deal with it.
I just had a horrible thought.
Really? What is it?
No, I can't. It's too horrible.
What is it, Larry?
Well, do you think it's possible that the murderer is one of us?
It's like a fair question, but it's like, what if it's
Man,
not though?
this is so hard.
Like,
How am I
it's still a
supposed to figure
murderer in
this
the
out?
castle.
Yeah.
I do still
Shut
wonder
up,
what.
Jaws. I'm
Yeah.
trying to solve the murder.
Like, how is he solving it on his computer? That doesn't make any sense. I'll fully admit, it doesn't make any sense what he's doing here at
Well,
all.
He could be searching up, like, how to find a murderer, like, clues to find a murderer. I don't know.
If I was writing this today, what I'd probably do is have it be that he's trying to call the police, but the connection's down, so he's working on
That's fair.
something to get it back up. I think that would have made the episode a lot better.
Yeah.
Because as it is, it's like, how is looking online gonna solve a murder case? That's not how it works. That's silly. Yeah.
Here.
But yeah.
You can clearly see the
Man,
headline
I
of the
could
show.
really use a soda right
Yeah,
about
you
now.
can see that it's supposed to be Ludwig's sprite to try and bait people, I
Oh.
think.
This
Is
better
what
be
it
important
was.
to you two.
That's
Yeah,
But, yeah.
but you've got so much
I don't
better
know.
to do than be here.
Where's Iggy? Did he not get my text?
He's
I think he
dead.
was trying to concentrate on figuring out who this
Give it up.
Why I didn't
murderer
He's
is.
dead.
respond.
You just sent a text.
Well, I
What's
feel
a
like I
text?
should tell you guys. I think we might.
Don't let him in! It could be the murderer. Huh. Well, it sure was nice of him to knock first.
That line's really funny.
Let's see who
Yeah,
it is.
true. I like that
The
line.
murderer
Again, what?
knocked. That was
Never
nice of
mind,
him.
you guys. It's just the
Yeah.
Ah!
Dang.
Well, yeah.
Oh my god! First Junior and now Iggy!
I don't get it. Why would Iggy chop himself up? and
Morton's the
put himself
best part of
in
this
a box?
video. I don't even
Yes.
care. Yeah.
Maybe it's because he was murdered.
Wait, there's a note attached.
Well, see what it says.
It says, "Beware Kooblings, for the rest of you are next."
Ah! Oh my god!
They're gonna kill the rest of us.
Yeah, and I never even hit 1,000 followers.
That's
I
her-
gotta
that's
go.
her concern.
I gotta protect the castle. You know, all this talk of murder is making me hungry.
Yeah, me too.
I guess
Let's
they
head
all
to the
just
kitchen.
splitting up, I guess. I think
perfectly
this was
honest,
supposed
I
to
don't
be that
really
they were all
like any of you.
suspecting each
Wake me
other,
up
but that's
when
not really
everybody
made
else is
clear in
dead.
this scene.
Uh,
But it's fair enough. I think that was what my point was there. Again, it's been a long time
I'm
since
really
this
not
video.
sure about this, Wendy. Can't we just run and hide like the others?
No way, man. The sooner we get to the bottom of this, the better.
Hey, Koopalings, what up
boom
to?
boom.
Oh
hey,
yeah,
Boo.
boom boom.
We're just passing by.
Such
Boom, boom,
it's such a
see.
funny character.
Koopaling looks scared.
Just getting into the Halloween spirit, you know?
Oh, okay. Boom Boom go get food now.
Okay, bye.
Koopaling's weird. Oh, hey.
Aw.
are
You a
Koopaling
Koopaling
too?
too?
No. Yeah. Poor Boom Boom.
Okay, we gotta take all the food we need to
I think
survive
this was
in our
like Boom
rooms
Boom's
until the
second
murderer...
ever appearance. Thinking about it, Like, I think he appeared in Boxing Match, but I don't think he was in the other two between
Dang, imagine
this.
getting killed on your second appearance.
Yeah, I think people made that joke at the time as well. But yeah, it's just funny. Yeah.
This is where Lemmy. I'm pretty sure Lemmy gets.
Or
murdered
is
in this
caught.
scene.
Yeah, I
Got
think
it.
Morton and Lemmy died
Oh
together.
man, my bag's full.
Well, then you're gonna have to make some room.
Oh,
Why'd I
okay.
say it like that?
I didn't mind
Is
the
he eating,
delivery.
is he eating the bag?
I think the implication's supposed to be that he's eating out kids, like he's taking food out and eating it, but I get why it looks that way.
No,
I
because
probably
the
should've-
knot's right
Yeah.
here.
I should have flipped it.
Yeah.
it. Yeah, because as it is, it literally looks like he's eating the bag.
And Lemmy has ice cream. That's nice.
I think that's fitting. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
because I think him liking ice cream came from him being the boss of World 6 in Mario 3, and then World 3 in Mario Wii. I think that's where that came from. But yeah.
That was his last meal.
Oh yeah,
It's
true.
A little wholesome, I guess. Is wholesome
Yeah,
the right word for that?
I think that makes sense. Yeah, it's a fun thing.
Ah! The cupboard just coughed!
Relax, man. It's probably nothing.
Phew, it's just you guys.
Hey, that's one way to come out of the closet.
Hey,
Sure.
shut up. I was just in there to, catch the murderer by surprise.
Right. Well, when you catch this murder, please let us know.
Good luck, Roy.
What is his
Hey,
plan?
wait
To
for
just
me!
wait until everyone's dead?
I think he's just hiding.
If I was to
Hey,
remaster
you guys-
this, I'd probably make that a line where like someone like Wendy or something could say, "What is your plan? Just wait until we were all dead and then be the
Yeah.
last one to die." Like that'd probably be a funny line.
Wait, Roy just said
Yeah.
he was gonna wait, but now he's with them.
Oh right. Yeah,
I'm not
he's
trying
just
to
changed his
nitpick at
mind.
everything. I'm just.
No, it's fair. It's an old video, and if it was in anything else, it'd be criticized. So it makes sense to. I think it's important to also criticize it here.
That's
It's
true.
definitely true that.
She learned from the
Yeah.
mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point, right? Yeah.
Lucky
Yeah.
you got
I do
me to
like that
protect
he's
you
framing
around
it as
here.
he's protecting
Wow,
them.
Roy.
Yeah.
It's awfully nice for you to offer to die so we can escape.
Hey,
True.
I ain't gonna die. This murderer's got some balls coming over here.
Yeah.
Guys?
I'm serious, man. If he comes across me, he's gonna find he's in some serious physical danger.
Yeah, sure thing. I'm sure this murderer is just terrified of meeting you.
What's that supposed to mean? Guys, look!
Like, how did only Larry see that though?
We three lose.
That's true.
As well. Like,
true.
were the other? I should have at least had Wendy and Roy looking at each
Turn
other.
around.
Is what I did
Yeah.
done today. Even just move their eyelids, kind of.
Just
Yeah.
keep it down.
Man, tough break. Killed in the second.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's
To
literally
be
a
fair,
joke
we
in
were
the
gonna put him in
episode.
Attack of the Clones. We just didn't have the time.
I love
Man,
this.
this
Oh.
murderer is still on the loose.
Yeah, apparently I was. I forgot about that.
It's in the castle.
Yes, we'd better go warn Walton and Lemmy.
Uh-oh.
Like, they're being awfully casual
Okay.
about everyone dying.
I think we have
as
enough
well.
food now.
Whatever, just let me grab some more bacon.
Okay, but hurry up. I swear though, 5 more minutes and I'm out of here. Huh?
I hate Lemmy scream. I hate how I did Lemmy scream. It doesn't sound like him. It just sounds like a squeal.
Yeah, I get that. I probably would
But
ask for a retake, but it's. I mean, it was the
It's the
first
same thing as
episode, so I let it slide.
It's
but
the same thing as making him laugh. It's like screaming while my throat is
I think
slightly
the
squeezed.
I think the laugh was a bit better than that. To be fair, like, yeah, this is probably the one that I would probably like be like, I don't know, I'd probably redo that.
Yeah,
But that's just me,
that
though,
wasn't
just 'cause-
that wasn't my first try. I had tried a few screams, and I guess that was the
Yeah,
first
yeah, it's-
one that I did.
Yeah, it's fair enough, but yeah, like if I was to ask any of these to be redone so far, it probably would be that one. But yeah, it's all good though.
Want some chips?
But did the murderer take the chips? Okay.
Okay, guys, the kitchen's clear.
So what's the plan now,
That's what you
geniuses?
think.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but I'm hungry.
They don't see the
Oh,
giant
come on,
sword
it's right there.
sticking
Yeah.
Ah! Oh my god! Morton's been killed!
out. You don't say.
Yeah, you don't say.
Lemmy.
Mhm.
On second thought, I
All
think
She
right.
just shuts it right away. It's like,
Man,
oh, nope.
he's taking us all
No,
out!
never mind.
Which one of us is next?
I don't know. But we all gotta stay here.
It was
What?
Roy.
Why?
If we split up, there's a good chance one of us is gonna get murdered.
That would've been
What?
nice
And
to
if
think
we all stay
about
together, he
10
can just
minutes
kill us
ago.
all at once?
It gives us more of
Yeah.
a chance of getting away.
Screw this, I'm going to my room.
No, we're all staying here.
But what if we
Yeah,
have to
what
go
Wendy's
to the
saying here
bathroom?
is really stupid.
Piss in a cup.
Fine. Let me take it in the corner.
Yeah, like, I don't know why I had Wendy say that, because I think
Yeah,
that's
I'm
a
pretty
really
tired.
stupid plan.
Yeah, man, we've been out here for like 2 hours now. Well, I think it's quite clear that sitting around not doing anything isn't going to solve anything. Now, can we please leave?
No, we gotta stay together.
Why? We're not bloody doing anything. I imagine this is how development for that tropical freeze port went. Yeah, I'm so
fourth
damn
wall
tired,
joke.
and all this murder business is making
I don't
me
think that was
hungry.
the best joke in retrospect, just because I think the delivery was really forced, but
Ludwig sure
yeah.
seems desperate to leave. And he has always been jealous of Bowser Jr. for
And-
stealing his throne.
This, I wouldn't do this in the modern episodes. I felt this is really just expositional. Like, a smarter way to do this would have been if Wendy goes with Larry, Ludwig goes with Roy, and they just say this to each other. Just having them say it in their thoughts, I feel like, is kind of a lazy way of doing it in retrospect. Yeah.
Wendy's
That's just
so
what I do
bloody
today,
desperate
though.
To make us stay put. It's like she's trying to keep us here for something more. Why won't anybody let me get some damn food?
Alright, at least that. At least there's a joke out of it.
Yeah.
Time going.
Yeah.
Hey, I told you can't go.
Well, if he's going, then I'm going.
Hey, get back here.
I mean, who
All
put
the
Wendy
only
in
followers
charge?
Can follow you.
What a threat.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm
I
sure
mean,
they'll
I do
think
think
that-
Wendy would think that is a threat, to be fair, in her character, but
But that was
yeah.
back when her, like, only personality was Instagoomba.
Well,
Kinda.
I don't know if
Well,
I'd
not
say...
only
I'd have
personality,
to
but it was
rewatch...
some much bigger
I'd have to
thing.
rewatch more videos, yeah, because I'm mainly in the mindset of, like, nowadays, where... I'd say Wendy's kind of the nicest, like, at least in these earlier videos, like, in terms of... Compared to Larry, at least. I don't know about overall, but... You know, she's always been kind of dumb Valley Girl type. I get that's why it's confusing that why in this video they're all just listening to her, and it's like, why? Like, you know, it's like, if they were listening to anyone, they'd probably listen to... I mean, out of who's left, I guess, but I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, we can continue now. As a tangent.
catch the murderers soon.
Right. Larry, I gotta tell you something.
Wait, you're saying you think Wendy's the one who's been killing everybody?
makes
Like,
no
why
sense.
would you
Bowser's
think that?
boy. Why on earth would she want us all to stay in the kitchen?
She explained.
Maybe she was
She just
hungry?
explained.
It all adds up. She was telling us earlier today he did that stunt with her Instagoomba account.
I think murdering Bowser Jr. over Instagoomba is
I
way
don't
too
think
extreme
she-
for Wendy.
Yeah.
And I don't think Ludwig would think that.
No, I don't think
Nowadays.
Ludwig would think that. This is a bit forced, yeah,
Mhm.
definitely. It'd have
You
to
and
be
I
something
both
way
know how
worse.
obsessed
Like
she is with
Junior,
social media.
yeah.
Yeah, I sort of see what you're saying, dude. Yes, of course.
And then Roy goes
and we've
along
got
with
to
it.
report her before it's too
Like,
late.
Junior's been way crueler to Wendy than in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Like, I think
So
1-8
you
comes
think
to
Ludwig's
mind.
been murdering everyone?
Yeah, we find him.
And it's like, why didn't they go to them when Junior was... You know? Like, they're doing this now?
That's true.
I don't know. Feels a bit weird.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
Right.
continue, though.
We'll inform Bowser at once.
I can't say I'm all that surprised, to be honest.
Hey, what's the matter, kid?
I don't know. Something about this just doesn't feel right.
Come on, Larry. I know you don't want to turn against Ludwig, but he's become a murderer.
He's become
gotta
a
be
murderer.
stopped.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
guess
the writing in this episode is not the best.
you're right. Ah!
How?
Apparently this...
How?
What was he just there? I don't know.
Ah!
Oh, that was...
Wait. Only Larry screamed.
Yeah. Let's hear that
And the
again.
deep left.
Ah!
Huh.
I think the voice actor just didn't record a scream that was loud enough to hear. I probably should have turned the volume up
Yeah.
on it or slowed it down maybe. I don't know.
Little things like that happen a lot. Like, not just with that voice actor, just all of us
Yeah.
have made mistakes before. I've
Yeah,
made too many
true.
mistakes to count.
It's
My
all
bad
good.
on
Oh.
that. Sorry.
It's all good. It just happens sometimes. I mean, nowadays I'd probably ask for a re-recording or something. It's just because this was everyone's first time. I think I was more, yeah. But we'll continue though.
Yeah.
That was a close call.
Hello there.
That's
Calm
that'll be
down,
one
you
thing.
idiots. It's just us.
Phew, that's
Just
a
chilling
relief.
in Wendy's room.
We were just on the run from that
Yeah, why are they
murderer.
here? Why wouldn't they be in?
I don't know.
Yeah, dude. He killed 2 of Dad's minions and then
that-
tried to kill
We
us.
didn't
Whatever.
see it.
Of course he did. What did you think he was going to do? Offer you some tea?
True.
Well, it would have been nice.
It would have.
Well, Gee,
True.
you sure don't seem all that concerned, Ludwig.
He does.
Excuse me?
We
Yeah.
could've died
He
out
does.
there, you know?
I feel like Wendy's the most out of character in this episode out of
Yeah.
all of
Trying
them.
to accuse me of.
Like based on what we've
Wendy,
been discussing.
I'm saying maybe all these murders were you.
Oh, really? Well, it takes one to know one.
Excuse me?
You
Like
heard
it
me.
makes no
Maybe
sense
the
to me
murder-
that Ludwig thinks she's the killer. Like
Yeah.
I'd even if I was writing this today, I'd probably make it that he thinks Larry is doing it because of some prank that they pull on him maybe. Like again, this is still a really silly plot for them to like to make these guys suspect each other of killing each other is a really weird thing, but
Yeah.
like it would have to be something serious, like maybe Ludwig, maybe like the male Koopalings dump sewage on Larry's head earlier in the episode, and that's what. Like, there'd need to be something, but as it is, it's like we're really having to force Ludwig and Wendy into believing each other are murderers, and I don't think in retrospect that it really makes that much sense here.
Yeah.
I still think that Roy, Morton, and Lemmy have all been great in this episode. It's just these two in particular, it feels like their personalities are kind of being really bent for this plot to work. Again, it's just an old video thing, you know?
I guess it makes it better that it was all just Larry's dream in the end, but
Probably, yeah. True.
Murderer
Yeah.
is you.
Oh, don't be stupid.
Why else would you be keeping us in the kitchen?
she
Oh
explained
yeah,
already.
I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Larry. I was literally
Oh,
taking
come on,
a
Larry.
picture. You
Yeah.
were there.
Oh yeah, right.
Hey, maybe he's in on it.
What?
Yes, you were pretty pissed off at Bowser Jr. when you
You couldn't
couldn't
go
go trick or
trick-or-treating.
treating.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
I
that's
didn't
why he killed
murder
everyone,
anybody.
guys.
Maybe Roy did it.
They're all
Hey,
just
let me out
randomly
of this,
turning on
punk.
each other for really silly reasons. Yeah.
Seriously, everyone needs to shut up and focus.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Wait, who cut the lights?
I can't see a bloody thing.
Wait, relax.
This is
I
a
got
bit of a
flashlight
plot
on my
Flashlight
device.
on my phone.
Oh!
Oh
How-
my
how
god,
did they know?
Roy!
Not
I
Larry.
never wanna hear
At least he got to
you
say that line.
Yes.
I want
And he did a full
that
cover.
way.
True.
The
That was
murder
after
got
this video, I think.
Yeah.
At this rate, one of us will be next.
You don't say.
What to do now?
The
I think
note
there's
did
only one
say
thing left
all the
to
pupillings
do.
are next.
We
So
gotta tell
Yeah.
Dad.
don't know why they're so surprised.
Yeah.
We're really sorry, Dad. But we
There's
really
only
need to
pictures of
catch
Junior.
this killer.
Like, in terms of
don't
the
worry, kids.
pupillings.
Yeah,
You're
I don't know
the
why
best.
that was even
Really?
shown.
You're not
Since
mad?
I think this is the old design for Bowser's room before I
Makes
like
sense.
gave it green wallpaper and stuff. This might be because the carpet looks different.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm just guessing because I remember the old design for Bowser's room was more generic than it is now. But yeah, let's continue though.
Already found out who this damn killer is anyway.
Let me go!
Damn it.
I'm innocent!
But why would
Innocent,
it-
I tell you!
We found some poison mushrooms in Kamek's room. He must have poisoned Junior's cookies before he gave them to him. I'm gonna make sure he boils hard for this.
Wow.
Why would he
Glad
think
you
that?
caught him.
Isn't it kind of Kamek's job to make potions and stuff? Of course, he has poison mushrooms in his.
Yeah, why would he not?
Well, with Bowser's logic, it makes sense for him to think that. So
Yeah, true.
Because it's not only Junior he killed.
Yeah, I heard about the other murderers. I'm sorry you guys had to be put through this.
It's not your fault, Dad.
Yes, I'm just glad it's over before I was on the chopping block.
Guys?
Hey, no problem.
How is he
glad
not
you're
just
all
screaming? Guys, look!
Yeah.
Why is he being
well,
quiet?
he's being quiet and doesn't wanna
Larry,
interrupt.
shush! The adults
Oh,
are
fair
talking
enough.
here. Now, let's talk second in command positions.
Well, rip.
No! That That was my final chance to be officially second in command again!
I think we have bigger concerns than that right now.
Oh, piss off. You wouldn't know my pain.
Pull yourself together,
Ludwig.
Ludwig! We're
Oh, yeah,
literally
just
the only ones
Ludwig
left in our
being
family, and all
butthurt.
you're bothered about is your stupid position!
Odd.
Yes. Who on earth would want to message you?
Oh yeah, because you practically have chicks begging for you in your DMs.
Stop fighting and see what
I
it
don't
says!
think Ludwig is the type to care about that. Like,
Yeah.
saying it to Roy would be one thing, but I don't think Ludwig cares.
Well,
To be
no,
fair,
she
I
just
didn't
hadn't
say
think of a
staying here
comeback.
would get us killed.
Bro. Just a bit of a weak one. Just, yeah, well, you don't get girls.
Are you sure
Ludwig
this
is
isn't
like,
one of
I
your
don't
friends
care.
pranking you, Wendy?
What do you actually think girls do? Besides, Wendy doesn't have any friends.
She actually
That's
does.
awful,
She just haven't
Ludwig.
I mean, she
appeared
does
yet.
now.
Waiting for
Yeah.
this damn murder to show his ugly face.
All I can say is he'd better be out here soon. I'm freezing my ass off out here.
Don't worry, I'm sure he'll turn up soon.
Well,
Wait! Where's Ludwig?
He's gone.
yeah.
Wendy? Ludwig?
This is where it kind of goes off the
Anyone?
rails, if I remember correctly.
I know you're out there. Show yourself!
Like, he just jumps in and kills them.
Hello there, Harry Cooper.
The
Good to see
fucking
you made it out
voice.
of the castle alive.
Yes, when I put a Shy Guy
Yeah.
mask on, my voice also drops down.
What have you
several
Yeah.
done
times.
to Wendy and Ludwig?
Yes, I'm afraid those two.
And you
have
can
the
clearly
same
hear
faces are
Junior's
almost
accent.
siblings. 3 on
Yeah,
1
that
doesn't
too.
seem to be fair now, does it?
Like,
are
who
you?
else
Why
could
are
it
you
be,
doing
really?
this? You murdering meanie!
Well, it can't
I
be
think
Junior because he
I know
died
my
already,
answer
right?
pretty
Oh,
well.
yeah, totally. Oh, what a
Hello
twist,
there,
guys.
pussy.
Oh,
You
it
look
was
like you've
Junior,
just
but he's
seen a
dead.
Yeah.
Junior! You're supposed to be
I do
dead!
at
what
least
I'm
Well,
find
that's a bit
it
rude, isn't it? Your
I do
little
find
brother
his
turns out to
reaction
be alive,
funny.
and your response is, you're meant to be dead. That's low.
You're
We
meant
saw
to be
you!
dead.
You've been
Okay.
poisoned!
I
That's
love
why
that
we were trying to
Junior's
find a
scolding.
murderer in the first place!
You really are a wonderfully naive lot, aren't you? I never actually ate the poison cookies. I just stole the poison mushroom from Kamek, poisoned the cookies, then led you to believe I was dead, ruling me out as a suspect completely.
That doesn't make
So
any
you're the
sense,
one who
but it's
killed
really
everyone?
funny.
Like, when someone dies, their body goes cold and they get stiff.
Yeah,
Junior's body would have
it-
been completely warm and stuff.
He should have just poisoned a Goomba and disguised it as him with, like, dark
Yeah.
magic or something. That'd make way more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you need everything bloody spilling out for you?
I love that he
Yes,
doesn't
I
care,
killed
like,
the
he's
other
not
Koopalings,
fazed by it at
everybody else
all.
who got in
Yeah.
my bloody way.
He's so
But
evil.
You killed Dad! Why? Why did you do any of this?
It's quite simple, really. Daddy got angry at me making noise while playing Fortnite. So he
Fortnite.
took the game off me.
Yeah.
I had nothing to do all weekend!
So you killed everyone in the castle? Because of Fortnite?
It's a
Yes.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
And you're next,
Back when that was a
pussy.
big thing.
Wait,
Again,
no,
I keep
Yeah. I
forgetting
don't
wanna
this was
die.
made in 2018.
Maybe close your eyes. It'll be over
Yeah,
faster.
true.
No, stay back!
Where did he get that?
Wait, where did Larry get that?
Yeah, the episode just goes off the rails at this point.
Again, it is a dream, so.
It is a dream, to be fair.
Junior's
It's the
clearly
only
dead.
way to make this work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Junior's
It's the only
clearly
way.
dead right there, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, he's gone. There's blood. Like, he has X's in his eyes. His tongue's
Curse
out. He's,
you.
he's dead.
Larry.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
I mean, he's dying words right there.
It's the second time he died.
I probably
This
should have pulled
video,
this on him
kinda.
sooner.
Oh, hell yeah. No. What the hell?
Did you miss
Why?
me, pussy? What?
Why did
I
this
just
happen?
killed you!
This wasn't even in the script. This was just
Really?
me. I think either that was a last minute addition, but I just remember at one point I thought, like, I don't know why. I just thought, oh, it'd be really funny if he just suddenly came back as a robot again.
And
I
that
think
was the
that
perfect line to do with it.
I think this episode was like really loosely, I mean really loosely, because this isn't in. I think the idea for this being a dream was in this Simpsons episode. I think it was Treehouse of Horror 5. There's like a plot where like I think the teachers like Principal Skinner and that start like eating students like Jimbo and Uta and that lot. And I think that it's might have inspired the idea of like the Koopalings just start disappearing throughout the episode.
Also, how else would they come back?
Pardon?
Like, how else would they come back as well? Like, I think
Yeah,
the dream
it
thing's
only
the
really
only
works if there's a
solution.
dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, a lot of Halloween episodes tend to be non-canon. Like, obviously, in Jurassic Piranha and Zombie Invasion, characters have also, like, died and then been fine the next episode. I mean, there were people who thought after Jurassic Piranha that Ludwig was permanently dead, or that the next episode would need to be dedicated to reviving him, and it's like, nah, it's just, it's just Halloween episodes. Like,
Yeah.
it's like how in Simpsons Treehouse of Horror episodes, characters will die and then just reappear, like, the next the next episode. I think that's what a lot of these Halloween episodes like were kind of inspired by in a way. Or at least it's the mindset I would do. But obviously with this, there's definitely been a lot of issues that I just didn't even think about. Well, let's continue either way.
That was just my decoy, pleb. You didn't think I'd go down that easily, did
The
you?
audacity.
In the
of that
robot
comment.
suit?
I
Yeah,
had some
it's
of
the
Daddy's
robot
minions
voice.
build it for me.
Yes.
Now I am completely
Like, this makes no
indestructible.
sense. This is entirely just to be funny. Like,
Yeah.
because this makes no sense at all.
Like,
Why
him
would
just
this
crashing
happen?
down. Him just crashing down, going, "Did you miss me, pussy?"
Yeah.
With the robot effect.
This only really works because it's funny.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, why would you do this?
Completely
Why would this be
indestructible.
a
Meanwhile, his whole head is perfectly
Visible.
visible, unprotected, besides some little metal thing on his eye.
Are we are we supposed to believe that he's just like not gonna work? I don't know.
Oh yeah! Eat this!
I mean, you heard him. He said he was indestructible.
Yeah.
Fuck.
He almost did it. He almost.
Yeah,
almost
he
said
almost
the
finally
word.
said his first swear. Oh yeah, and then
Huh?
this is kind of
What's happening? Why am I floating? And why is my voice all
yeah, they're all
echoey?
ghosts.
You're dead,
Those,
you bloody
the
idiot.
ghost sprites look really cool.
Yeah, Junior.
True. I quite like them. Yeah, they're cool enough. I would say. I like the all
originally
different
had-
colors.
Yeah, I originally had lines as Ghost Lemmy, and I really liked
Ah.
them. They're fun to record. But then I watched
sorry.
the episode, and you cut them.
Why did I? I think I don't know why. Yeah, I'm sorry that I did that.
I'm sorry.
I don't remember how the scene went. Was this the original ending?
The original. I don't remember exactly
Uh,
how the original ending went. I just remember I had lines as Ghost Lemmy.
I think all the ghosts talked, and I think a lot of them were cut primarily because I felt like the audience would get a bit annoyed if there was an entire scene that was just, oh, every ghost has to speak, but yeah, like obviously nowadays I
remember-
could have just had Lemmy say, yeah, Junior killed us all. Remember in retrospect.
I remember one of them was Morton. We died. We're ghosts now.
Oh,
I
yeah,
remember
that
a lot of
I probably
lines
should
from
have
the
kept
first
that.
episode.
I probably should have kept that. That would have been funny.
I remember I
Yeah.
asked why the ending was changed, and you said you thought it was probably a little too dark for the audience.
Really?
Something along those lines. That it was. a
I'm
little too
surprised that
dark.
I thought that, because the rest of the episode isn't exactly
Yeah.
lighthearted.
That's fair.
I don't know why that was my reasoning. I would have assumed
Yeah.
it was more just to not prolong it too long. Just because usually when I cut stuff from videos, it's either because it doesn't really add enough to the plot, or because it's just not as funny as another idea I've had, or because it contradicts something that I might want to do later.
A
I don't
different
know why
episode-
I would have done this, because if this was all just a dream anyway, I don't know why I cut any of Ghost Lemmy's lines.
Yeah, something I remember from a different episode. It was one of Carl. Don't remember which
Yeah.
episode it was, but it was some kind of election, and originally Boo won because he said that guys and girls should be able to shower together. And I thought it was hilarious, but you cut it from the episode.
Did I?
Yeah.
I thought that made it in. Oh,
Nope.
I don't know then. I'd have to rewatch that one as well. I mean, it's gonna get a remaster anyway, that video.
Fair.
But, I mean, it could make it in or it could not. Depends entirely
Please.
on what people think. Oh, you want it to?
Hey guys, in the comment section, should that come back?
If you want it to come back, then fine. I mean, it is funny. I wasn't sure if it made sense, but if it's funny,
should
then
the guys
sure.
and the girls be able to shower together?
Did
Is
Boo?
that-
I don't know if you remember better than me. Did Boo actually win that in that video?
I think so. I don't
I think he
remember.
did, yeah. I swear Boo wins, and then like Carl is just kind of cool with it, but then Sebastian is really mad that he didn't win. I swear that's what happened, but yeah, I don't know. I'd
Probably.
have to see. Again, I haven't a lot of these older videos I haven't quite rewatched in a while, but yeah.
Yeah.
killed us all, remember?
Huh, I wondered how I managed to walk through that wall earlier.
Fair.
No!
You okay, Larry?
What happened?
Beats me, son. All I heard was that you bumped your head and fell down the stairs when you were helping out with the chores.
Oh, so it was all a dream?
So it was all a
No,
dream?
there's a pretty big mess in the hall.
Oh, sorry, Dad. I'll clean it up.
No, it's okay. I'll get Kamek to do it. You just have a good Halloween.
Really? Aw, thanks, Dad.
Hey, no problem. Happy Halloween, son.
Daddy, I'm ready to go
Oh,
trick-or-treating!
Oh!
Well, yeah, I mean, I think the comedy in it was good, but the writing could have used a lot of work, I would say. Like, yeah, I'd definitely say I could understand why people would like this still. I mean, obviously for me, it doesn't quite meet the standards that I'd hold myself to today, but yeah, like, if somebody saw this and thought this is just garbage, I'd be like, yeah, it's fair enough that you think so. But, like, yeah, obviously, like, I'd probably say that I think Zombie Invasion and Jurassic Parameter are probably better videos as far as Halloween specials go, but I still think the comedy in this was alright. Like, I think Morton was definitely one of the funniest parts of this. I think Roy was pretty funny too. I think Lebby as well was quite funny, and I don't know what, I still think you did a pretty good job at delivering the lines considering it was the first time. Like, aside from the scream, I didn't really have any issues.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, no problem.
Do you think Lemmy still sounds the same now? It's kind of hard to tell.
I think his voice sounds a little higher here, but I mean, because you were
again,
younger, probably.
I was 15 years old. I had just
Yeah.
turned 15 a month ago in this video, and I'm 19.
I
years
think
old now.
some of my delivery sounds more different than I remember it. Like, I think Ludwig in particular in this video sounded quite different.
Maybe.
Like, I don't know why he didn't sound as. I don't know what the difference was. It just I heard him and I thought this sounds different to how I normally sound. But it's whatever though.
I remember
But
how
yeah.
much fun I had making this video. Not that I don't have fun making
Yeah.
the others, just this one was extra special.
If
for
it's
me.
your first time,
My very
yeah, I understand.
I had dreamed of being a voice actor for a YouTube channel just for years.
Oh,
And
thank
I'd
you.
been watching your videos since I was around 10 years old. I was one
Awesome.
of the Koopa Kids fans.
Oh, well, I'm sorry that
And-
you had to suffer through
Oh.
that series.
Well, it fit my comedy as a 10-year-old.
It's
I
fair
liked it.
enough. Yeah, it's fair enough. I mean, it doesn't hold up at all, but yeah, it's fair. I get why people would have liked it at the time, I think. I mean, again, I made it, so I probably thought something was good in it for some reason.
Should we react
But-
to the Koopa Kids sometime?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's a good answer. I don't really know either.
Yeah, because there's probably stuff in there that I would just think, like, yeah, that I'm just like, I don't stand by at all. I don't know. But yeah.
Lemmy's only personality in that was just candy.
Yeah, pretty much everyone was one note in personality in that. Like, Larry was barely a character in Koopa Kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Remember
yeah,
Carl died in every episode of the Koopa Kids.
Yeah.
That's where he came from.
every Carl character that was in Koopa Kids was basically nothing like what they became in Carl anyway.
course.
So, yeah, it's yeah, I mean, Carl in that was just like his design even was just kind of a Larry and Lemmy fusion. Like, he didn't even have the hair that he has now. But yeah,
So may I ask, why did you choose me for Lemmy?
I just thought it was like out of everyone who auditioned, I just thought it was the most fitting. It was sort of the most like how I wanted him to sound. Like, I think it sounded similar to how he sounds in like the games, at least at the time. I think his Mario Kart 8 voice it felt the closest to, and yeah. Whereas the voice I was doing for him, like I didn't think really fit. It was kind of just my Iggy voice, but with less of the personality. So. Like, him and Wendy were the ones I wanted to change. Wendy for more obvious reasons, because, well, she sounds like a boy even though she's a girl. But, yeah, like, with the Lemmy voice, out of all the auditions I heard, I just thought, yeah, this is the one that I think sounds closest to how I would imagine this character sounding.
I was
But I
so
think it
happy
definitely had
when I
the...
got him.
Oh, I'm glad so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it definitely did a great job at voicing. I still do.
Thank
Do a
you.
great job at voicing Lemmy. Oh, no problem.
Voicing Lemmy's really fun.
Oh yeah, I'm glad. I think he's definitely a really good character. Like, as yeah, like yeah, he's definitely him and Morton. Like whenever they have a scene together, I always really enjoy writing it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for
But yeah.
reacting with me.
Oh, no problem. Again, like I totally get why this is like one of the most viewed videos, even though, even if I'm being honest, I don't think it holds up the best. I still think I totally get like I think the comedy in this is still really good. Like at least in terms of Morton and Roy. Like I think the videos I'm making now are still better, but I get why people like this, even though obviously I think I've learned quite a bit about making videos since then. That's fair to say.
It being the whole classic murder mystery makes it better as well.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
I'd
for
say
viewers.
it's not too much of a mystery, more so just kind of again, it's a lot like a Simpsons Treehouse of Horror episode, I would say. I mean, I
Murder
think
mystery
that those
videos are fun to watch.
yeah, true. I mean, if I was to remaster this, I'd probably try and actually I'd either focus more on the mystery aspect of it or just make it a different title because like based on watching this, I don't think it's much of a mystery. You know, like it's kind of more so just murderer goes around killing people. There's not really much detective work going on.
Yeah. Besides Iggy
Yeah.
doing everything.
Yeah, besides that, which again should probably made no sense. It didn't
Yeah.
make sense as to what Iggy was doing. Yeah. But yeah. I mean, I still enjoyed having a nice retrospect on it, I guess. Like again, I think it's more important to be self-critical than to just be like, oh yeah, everything I made is great. Well, it's an old video, so who cares? Like type of thing. I wouldn't want to do that. Like, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm still glad you enjoyed voicing for it anyway. Like,
sure.
that's what's important, right? Because without this, we wouldn't have had like the episodes we have now.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, anything else you want to add?
No, I think we're good here.
All right, awesome.
Okay, well, thanks for watching. Thanks for
Thanks for
reacting with
watching,
me.
everyone. Oh, no problem.
And peace out.